The Marechal Foch listed chase next then. This is 2 miles and 6 furlongs. The top one is In a State of Madness, Joshua Sutherland, Shifting Alliance, Paul Rhodes, Primal Scream, Kevin Minahan, Little Owl, Ghost Zapper, and otherwise Kid Alex Cherry, Bay Street, Darren Thompson, Crooksman, Jamie Hopkins, Eagle Mountain, Carla Regante, Hot Spark, Aidan Murphy, Mr. Bennett, Obi-Wan, Prince Dan Doon, Darren Howes, The Driver, David Robertson, Young Hustler, Graham Clutterbuck, Crimson Embers, Martin Needham, London Field Girl, Jim Murray, Pinot Shea, Stu Gray, Sail Away, Leon Van Rensburg, and Stu James, Derek Hinton. So, big field then, and away they go. The rain coming down, the short run to the first, and they're all over that Grand National style fence. And Mr. Bennett in the yellow on the inside of Stu James. They're the first two to show. With In a State of Madness, London Field Girl just behind them, but the leading two are a couple of lengths clear as they take the second, and Stu James didn't jump that too well and is now being swallowed up by a Little Owl, but it's Mr. Bennett who continues to lead then by about 2 lengths as they come past the big screen and past the winning post. Out on another circuit. I think they've got 2 more circuits to go. And Mr. Bennett's the leader. Stu James is second, Little Owl the Grey is in third. Then Shifting Alliance and Young Hustler In a State of Madness, with on the inside Crooksman getting a little bit closer. Towards the back, Bay Street is just out of shot, and the one that's coming quite wide on the track is Prince Dan Doon. But Stu James has got himself sorted out again now, and he's right up back behind Mr. Bennett. But Mr. Bennett leads over to third. A better jump by Stu James that time, and that one now moves alongside. They're all still on 4 feet, and Mr. Bennett and Stu James over the fourth in the lead. Little Owl makes a mistake this time, and Bay Street clears it at the back. You can see the Eiffel Tower in the distance. Stu James is the leader. From Mr. Bennett second, Crimson Embers has moved through into third as they take the fifth. Big blocking fence that one, and they all got over that one okay, with Bay Street just a couple of lengths adrift at the back. There's just under 2 miles still to go, and Stu James is the leader. Mr. Bennett is second. Shifting Alliance is now back in third, then Crimson Embers and London Field Girl. Young Hustlers after that one, then In a State of Madness, and The Driver is also pretty to the fore at this stage as they make their way towards the next fence, and Mr. Bennett in the yellow has got the rail, just about leads from Stu James in the pink, and Shifting Alliance in the red and black, with Crimson Embers in the orange as they take number 6, and they're all safely over that one as well, with Bay Street making a bit of a forward move now and relegated Pinot Shea and otherwise Kid to the tail end of the field. Stu James and Mr. Bennett disputing the lead as they take the 7th, and Mr. Bennett didn't jump that one all that well. Stu James is now a length clear. The pack are closing though as they come down towards the next, and Stu James leads by about 3/4 of a length to Mr. Bennett second, then Crimson Embers and Little Owl on the inside, with Shifting Alliance on the outside as they take the 8th. And past the crowd and over that little pathway there. Past the big screen and the winning post again now, with a 1.25 miles still to race. One more circuit of this Paris track, and Mr. Bennett leads by a length to Stu James in second. Shifting Alliance is third, and Crimson Embers is 4. Then Little Owl 5, and Sail Away and Crooksman, and then Primal Scream and Young Hustler, London Field Girl and The Driver. In a State of Madness has dropped back a bit. Then Hot Spark and otherwise Kid is making a forward move. Eagle Mountain's not been mentioned much. That's towards the back, and Prince Dan Doon is also struggling at the back now. Bay Street is once again the back marker as they take number 9, and they all get over that one successfully, but the field is now much more tightly packed than it has been in any other part of the race, and Little Owl is coming up on the outside of Stu James and Mr. Bennett. Young Hustlers making significant progress round the outside. Graham Clutterbuck's been giving in his horses this last couple of weeks, but they seem to be running a million times better than they have done at any other part of the season. And Mr. Bennett on the inside, Little Owl on the outside, Young Hustler in third. Stu James just dropping back into fourth. Then In a State of Madness, Pinot Shea is creeping into it on the inside as well. London Field Girls also getting closer. Primal Scream now coming with a good run up the centre of the track. Sail Away quietly getting closer, and The Driver as well. Crimson Embers is under strong driving. Crooksman still trying to get into it on the inside, and now Eagle Mountain starting to run on from the back as to his Bay Street. Hot Spark appears to be the one that's totally out of it as they take the third from home. And over that one, Shifted Alliance has taken it up from London Field Girl in second. Then Young Hustler and Little Owl after that one. Then in a state of madness, Pinochet and Sail Away. Then Primal Stream, the young driver, is after that one. It's between these as they come down now then towards the second last. And over that one they go. And now it's Shifted Alliance from London Field Girl. In a state of madness is right behind in third. Then comes Young Hustler. Little Owl looks beaten. Pinochet trying to run on the outside is Sail Away. They got one to take and a furlong to race. It's between these leading three, I think. Although Young Hustler's trying to get back into it. Over the final fence they go. And now on the outside, Sail Away comes the challenge. Sail Away comes the challenge. London Field Girl, Sail Away. In a state of madness. And then Pinochet on the inside. But London Field Girl's going to take it, I think, up towards the line. London Field Girl just hangs on from Sail Away. Pinochet ran a big race in third. And Prince of Dandoon was the last one to finish. But it was a win for Jim Murray. London Field Girl, ridden patiently and quietly throughout the race, came into it towards the end and wins it nicely for Jim Murray. That's a good win of him. Sail Away second for Leon van Rensburg. Stu Gray third with Pinochet. In a state of madness, fourth for Joshua Sutherland, and Young Hustler for Graham Clutterbuck was fifth.